One quiet night, little Rafi was lying in his bed under a warm blanket. The moonlight gently shone through the window, and the room felt peaceful and calm. Outside, the night breeze softly moved the leaves of the trees.
Rafi looked at his mom and said, "Mom, I'm not sleepy yet. Can you tell me a story tonight?"
His mother smiled kindly and sat beside him. She gently tucked the blanket around him and said, "Of course. Tonight I will tell you a magical story about a dragon and some tiny dragonflies."
Rafi's eyes became wide with excitement. "A dragon?" he asked happily.
"Yes," Mom replied softly, "but this dragon was not scary at all. In fact, he was the kindest dragon in the whole valley." Far away, beyond the mountains and rivers, there was a beautiful green valley called Silver Lake Valley. In the middle of the valley was a large, sparkling lake where many tiny dragonflies lived. During the day, the dragonflies danced above the water, their wings shining like colorful glass in the sunlight. They flew in groups, making beautiful patterns in the air. Near the lake lived a big dragon named Draco. Draco had shiny emerald green scales and large wings that sparkled when he flew under the sunlight. Even though he looked big and powerful, Draco had a very gentle heart. Instead of scaring animals, he spent most of his days watching the peaceful lake and enjoying the quiet beauty of nature. One evening, while the sun was slowly setting, Draco sat beside the lake. The sky turned orange and pink, and the dragonflies flew happily above the water. Among them was a small dragonfly named Leela. Leela was curious and brave, but she was also smaller than the other dragonflies.
"Mom," Rafi whispered, "can a dragonfly really talk?"
Mom smiled and said, "In magical bedtime stories, anything is possible." One day, a strong windstorm suddenly came to the valley. Dark clouds covered the sky, and powerful winds blew across the lake. The dragonflies tried to fly back to their home among the reeds, but the wind pushed them far away from the water. Little Leela tried her best to fly against the wind, but she was too small and the wind was too strong. Soon, she found herself far from the lake and all alone. She fluttered her wings nervously and looked around. The forest looked dark and unfamiliar. At that moment, a large shadow passed above her. Leela became frightened, but when she looked up, she saw Draco the dragon flying gently through the sky. Draco noticed the tiny dragonfly struggling in the wind and slowly landed near her. "Hello, little one," Draco said in a calm and friendly voice. "Are you lost?" "Yes," Leela said sadly. "The storm pushed me far from the lake, and I don't know the way home." Draco looked toward the valley and saw the storm clouds moving across the sky. "Don't worry," he said kindly. "I will help you."
Rafi smiled in his bed. "The dragon is nice."
"Yes," Mom whispered. "Sometimes the biggest creatures can have the kindest hearts." Draco carefully lowered his head so Leela could rest on one of his horns. Then he slowly opened his giant wings and flew into the sky. His wings were strong enough to fly through the wind, and he carefully protected the tiny dragonfly from the storm. As they flew across the valley, lightning flashed far away in the clouds, but Draco stayed calm and steady. Soon, the storm began to weaken and the sky slowly became clear again. Below them, the silver lake began to shine under the moonlight. "Look," Leela said happily, "that's my home." Draco gently flew down toward the lake. When they arrived, hundreds of dragonflies were flying above the water again, searching for their missing friend. When they saw Leela return safely, they buzzed happily around her. The dragonflies thanked Draco for helping their friend. Their tiny wings sparkled in the moonlight like dancing stars. Draco smiled and sat quietly beside the lake again, watching the peaceful water. From that day on, the dragonflies and the dragon became good friends. Every evening, they flew together above the lake while the sun slowly disappeared behind the mountains. Mom looked down and saw that Rafi's eyes were becoming heavy with sleep. "So, what did the dragon teach us?" she asked softly.
Rafi murmured sleepily that being big doesn't mean being scary. You can be kind too.
Mom kissed his forehead and whispered, "That's right." Outside the window, the night sky was full of shining stars, and somewhere far away in a magical valley, a friendly dragon watched over the peaceful lake while tiny dragonflies danced in the moonlight. Soon, Rafi fell asleep, dreaming of dragons, dragonflies, and gentle adventures under the glowing moon.